for the Lord.
I want to play a game.
They're here.
It's showtime.
All right, everybody, welcome to Three Basket Cases, episode 8. We are doing something different today. We're going to do our top 3 horror movie kills. So we're going to go round robin, and we'll see what everybody thinks. So I'll go first. My first one is from the movie Old. Have you guys seen that?
Yes. M. Night Shyamalan on the beach.
Yeah. There was a scene where a lady's in a cave and she's getting old and she's got like osteoporosis, and she starts crawling toward these other people and her bones keep breaking, and she keeps crawling towards them, and at the end she's just like a tangle of bones and broken limbs and stuff, and I just thought it looked really cool. So I thought it was creative. It was something different. So that's mine.
Nice.
Don't! God, it's already healed in the wrong position. Turn off the light! Turn the light off!
I'm Chief Medical Officer of my hospital, and I'm not gonna let take it away from me!
You want to go next, Peter?
Yeah. So my is from A Nightmare on Elm Street Part 4. It's the scene where the lady turns into a cockroach. She's starting up, no pain, no gain. She's lifting weights. They grab her, snaps her arms back, walks down, arms flap down, and then she ends up turning entirely into a cockroach, ends up in a hill. Freddy Krueger's like, womp, crushes it, and says, you can check it, you can't check out. I like a lot of the deaths in that series, but for some reason that one just was the pinnacle of creativity for me.
Yeah, that one's cool.
I watched it.
Yep. Enjoyed that.
I don't believe in you.
I believe in you. No pain, no gain.
He's going after Debbie. I gotta stop him.
You can check in, but you can't check out.
What do you got, Frank?
So from Sleepaway Camp 2, I have Allie's death in the outhouse, where Angela ambushes her at this outhouse and shoves her into this old, rancid, the shitty outhouse, and tells her, asks her, what do you see down there? And she's like, shit. And she's like, yep, just like you've been a shitty friend to everybody else in this camp. And just drowns her. And as she's coming up, she has leeches and shit all over her face. And she keeps pushing her down with a stick until she drowns her in the shitty fucking outhouse. And it was gross and just a campy movie that I fucking loved. So one of my favorite kills of all time.
Wicked.
I know Peter knows that one. I saw him smiling as soon as you mentioned the movie.
Yeah, I just.
Well, if you mind if I borrow it for a moment? You've been a shitty friend and a shitty camper. What else is down there? Answer me. You pissed away your good looks and God-given talent your whole life and turned it into nothing but a cynical, dirty-mouthed waste of flesh. What else is down there? I don't know. Well, then I guess you're just gonna have to climb in and find out. Leeches, Allie, for a leech like you. You should have been the first to go.
My next one is from Tucker and Dale versus Evil, which it's a horror comedy where these teens think Tucker and Dale are killers, and they're not, but people keep accidentally dying when they're around, and so this one they're convinced that they're killers, and so one guy goes to rush one of them, and he accidentally falls into a wood chipper, and and he's trying to save him, and he picks up his legs, and the guts are just shooting out the front all over somebody else, and he's trying to save them, but they think he's pushing them into the wood chipper. It's hilarious. It's gory. It's great.
Yeah, love it. All right, my next one is probably the most obvious one. A lot of people probably have it, but I gotta give it out. It's In a Violent Nature, the yoga chick. Just kind of everything about it. It starts off really slow, and I love that movie. You know, he's walking and is serene, peaceful, and gets up to her, and just, you know, how calm she is as this whole thing happens, and, you know, through her stomach, and puts her head through her stomach, and it kind of mimics a yoga pose in some grotesque way. Maybe I was starved for a really good death in a horror movie, but when I saw that, I was like, oh, all right. Creativity is back in horror movie deaths, and my second.
I have not seen that yet. I got to watch that this weekend.
You do.
I was wondering when you were finally going to show.
my next one, I have from Halloween 2018. The David Gordon Green trilogy, I am not a huge fan of, but I think for Halloween 2018 and Halloween Kills, they did Michael Myers right, and they made him brutal. And this one scene, if you guys remember Goodfellas, when Henry is leading his wife or his girlfriend at the time, and he's leading her through the back of the restaurant.
Yeah.
And they're going into their seat. It's shot in one continuous shot just like that, where it's Halloween night and Michael is stalking through Haddonfield, and he kills a woman, and he gets his butcher knife, and you're following down the street, and he bumps into a couple kids, and then he looks into the front window of a house, and you see a girl on her phone. And then Michael exits to the right, and you stay on the window, and you see him walk down the right-hand side of the house, and he comes out of the picture, and you see his shadow on the side of the building, and you see the girl in the house still. She's on her phone, and she comes into the forefront of the frame. And then you see Michael enter the house and come in behind her as she's lowering the blind. And he grabs her by the head and slams her head down and jams the knife right through her throat and pulls it back and just kills her. And it's brutal, and it's quick, and it's filmed so creatively and just perfectly. And it just encapsulates what Michael Myers should be as a killer.
It's not a Rob Zombie one, is it?
No. This is from 2018, the David Gordon Green, Danny McBride direct sequel to Halloween 1978.
Nice.
Sally, how are you? Really? That's awful. Well, I'll keep my doors locked. Thanks for telling me. Billy's still out at the party. Let me know if you hear anything else. Good night, Sally.
My number one, I think this is the greatest. This is a sequence, not a single kill, and I think it's the greatest horror movie scene ever, and I just can't get enough of it. This is Dead Alive. This is near the end of the movie. It's the lawnmower scene. I don't know if you're familiar with this, but this guy's whole house is filled up with zombies, and he kicks open the door, and he has a lawnmower, and he holds it up in front of him, and he's just running through the room, chopping up zombies. There's a decapitated head on the floor, and they keep kicking it, and it's sliding back and forth, and he runs through the whole room with the lawnmower, and his guts and everything splattering, and he gets to the other end of the room, and he's out of breath, and he turns around, and he realizes he only cut one line through all the zombies, and there's still like 20 zombies in the room, so he's got to run through them again. At some point, the head goes into a blender, and somebody turns it on, and the head gets blended up, and then there's like the final boss zombie at the end, and he gets caught on the lawnmower, and he starts spinning around, and it's the goriest scene of all time, and it goes on, and every time you think it's over, it just keeps going, and it's my all-time favorite. It's amazing.
That's Peter Jackson, isn't it?
That is Peter Jackson, yeah.
Yeah.
Party's over.
this isn't my number one. I didn't put it in order. And this, now that we're talking about, there's scenes that I feel like we haven't covered that should be here, but whatever.
It was really hard to narrow it down to three. I just
It
picked
really is.
three that stood out to me. Like it's either took me off guard or, you know, but yeah, it's tough.
I think it's more personal. Like these aren't the best. It's just how it hit you a little bit. And I kind of was back and forth between this is the best horror movie scene or how it hit me. But anyhow, my next one is 1984 remake of The Thing from John Carpenter. When the guy comes up and he has a defibrillator and he pushes it into the guy who's been affected, and then his arm, like his body shuts and cuts the guy's arms off, and then this creature with the guy's head, he's cloning him, comes out, and then they kill that, and the guy's actual head drops off. It spouts eyes and spider, legs or whatnot, and kind of runs away. And just the whole thing was like, it should have been a joke, but it just wasn't. It was so gory and so fantastic and so over the top. It should have been ridiculous, but it was the absolute opposite of that.
Yeah,
and
it was awesome. Yeah.
I think one of the best lines in horror movie history, the guy just looks at this whole thing like, you can't believe how insane it is. And he's like, you gotta be fucking kidding me. Cut scene. So that's my...
Yeah, no, that's a good one.
Clear! Clear!
Clear.
You gotta be fucking kidding.
All right, my my number one here. Maybe because I just watched it, but it is probably my favorite kill in a Friday the 13th movie, and it's from Jason Goes to Hell.
Okay.
And it's the unrated version, it's readily available. I've had the unrated version on DVD for, I don't know, 20 years, and I think it's on VHS. And the theatrical version cuts this scene, but in the unrated version, there are three late teenagers, and they're going to Crystal Lake because Jason is dead, and two of them are having sex in a tent, and the girl is riding the guy, and she is in the throes of an orgasm, and Jason, who is in the body of another person at this point, grabs a signpost, comes up behind her while she's, up in the throes of passion, and jams the signpost through her back, and you see it burst out her chest, and then he takes it and rips it up through her body and splits her in two.
Nice.
And it is so brutal, and it's so well shot. It's so well put together, and there's so much good body horror in that movie, and that one kill is so brutal. I mean, I love it every time. I look forward to it every time I watch the movie.
Nice. I have not seen that one, so I will make sure to watch the unrated version when I do.
Absolutely. I haven't seen it in a while, but I do remember that scene, so I must have seen the unrated version.
Okay. Well, in my opinion, it's the only way to watch that movie. So much gore gets cut from the theatrical version.
So it's so funny when I was sort of like researching. I think a lot of people say the number one kill sequence in horror movie history is Ghost Ship.
Oh yeah, I mean that's good.
It was good. I mean, wasn't, but
it's Dead Alive. I was
wondering if anybody would choose that.
No, it's Dead Alive.
What's that?
It's Dead Alive. I stand by that one. That is.
Yeah, no, that's far better. You're 100% correct.
I mean, that Ghost Ship clip gets shown so much. Maybe it's oversaturation that I'm not thrilled by it, but it's always on the internet, that one scene.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I think the nightclub at the collection is better, frankly. And you're right, Dead Alive is like nothing touches that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I don't think that'll ever be topped. All right, so hope everybody enjoyed that. We are 3 Basket Cases on all social media, 3basketcasespodcast@gmail.com. That's the number 3 and then Basket Cases. And it's my turn to pick next time. I think I'm going to do a top 4. I'm going to do horror movie franchises. Your Mount Rushmore of horror movie franchises.
Okay.
So next episode will be 1931 Frankenstein, followed by our top 4 horror movie franchises. All right. So thanks for listening, everybody, and we will be back next week.
My love